So, what are you doing?
I'm showing today's Snowball on two boards. One is just the latest Ubuntu release with this one.
This mic. Yeah.
Okay. And
so Snowball, and what are you showing here on the screen?
here's basically the Unity 3D working. It's the same that we showed in the past with the Panda board, but this time we were working on the Snowball. And it's basically the GL ES ports that we were working on Linaro for quite a while. And you basically get from, we managed this time to get it included on Ubuntu Cycle by default. So if you just install the package itself or the image, you're gonna get Compass with the GL ES too, and then you get all the kind of the same animations that you have on your desktops.
So that's the platform for a lot of games, no?
As well, yeah.
A lot of games use Unity. What is using this?
It's more like, well, it's mostly, there's a lot of work going on to use like Compass as like kind of the default window manager to do all the effects all across. And so that's, it's basically the main one used by for x86 as well. So what we want to do is make sure that we have the same kind of enablement on ARM boards that use GL ES instead of GL.
So what kind of work do you do?
I'm leading the developer platform team. Our team is the one that mostly touches with the Ubuntu, and we are producing the Ubuntu LAB builds and getting all the outcome from Linaro and doing all levels of optimizations on Ubuntu. So that's why you are demonstrating a lot of work that we did on mostly on the desktop side, and there we are also showing the XBMC running on Snowball. That's something that I also made it work. This is the latest XBMC with the latest Ubuntu image as well. Running with the UI with the GL ES acceleration as well. Unfortunately, we don't have hardware acceleration for the Voodoo, but with the ARMHF port that we did, you can at least use with software decode, and you still get a pretty decent.
So how's it going to be? When is it going to be hardware accelerated?
For Snowball, we are working with ST-Ericsson to get that going. There's no clear definition on when exactly, but I think in a couple of months we should be able to have it.
So and then means in a couple of months, is it fully functional XBMC?
Exactly. With the hardware decoding for 1080p videos with the GL ES, so you can see the interface fully accelerated, and just get it with the Ubuntu running.
So what other kinds of things have you been doing the last since you're in Linaro?
There's a lot of work on different areas. One of the things that we want to do is to get all the boards and LABs running on with kind of the same level of enablement in Ubuntu, either with the GL ES and either hardware acceleration as we had with Panda in the past. We worked heavily on trying to do the ARMHF transition. So both images here are using the Ubuntu Precise, using ARMHF instead of ARML. And there's a lot of working happening at the moment as well to go to the server side and improve all the server requirements that we have from the bootloader, and also the ARM V8 for 64 bits that are coming. So there's a lot of work that actually our team is involved in.
So you know exactly what you have to do next time you sit down by the computer?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of excitement and the future work coming. So I think ARM V8 for 64 bits is the most one that, for example, to get the whole infrastructure for Ubuntu, like OpenStack, KVM, later with A15, and later with the ARM V8, and Mass, Juju, and get all the provisioning working. So there's a lot of work coming from the server side as well.
Do you need help?
As usual.
From within Linaro and as well outside?
Yeah, well, any kind of help. We're pretty open source based as well. Like we work with Ubuntu mostly from RC and such. So if you get an RC, if you try that out the images, see any bug report and help testing either during the development is pretty.
So you RC welcome. Every day in which channel?
Yeah, hash Linaro and hash Ubuntu ARM. On the free node. No, I participate mostly on OFTC as well, on Debian ARM, and but mostly I'm on hash Linaro all the day.